So it looks like some original mock-ups for the menu for the Nintendo Switch have been found on an old prototype system. And I must say, I'm a bit jealous. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we've had endless debates about the Switch's menu ever since it released. We basically just have a light and dark theme and nothing else to choose from. And while the minimalistic interface is great to be able to find your way around the system, some of us kind of long for something more. Well, it looks like Nintendo may have had more in mind in early versions of the interface. So over on X, a German translator, Paul Felix Kelly, has a prototype Switch and was able to dig in and find some images that appear to be a mock-up of what the Switch menu could have been. And we'll take a look at the post here. It says, Switch menu mock-ups recently discovered on a prototype Switch NAND. They seem to come from an early in development as the quote switchboard menu style was already set in stone mostly in 2016. So it is assumed that these pictures come from a point before then. Now he has a later correction saying that switchboard may have only been for the news area of this interface. But we'll take a look at the four images he has here. You can see this is sort of the main menu interface where you have the games at the bottom and that news at the far left and like a card across the top with some artwork for the game that you are selecting. Now, according to my Google Translate app, the text on the top left there is Mario Kart 8, and then below that you have Y: and then settings. So I guess you can choose settings for that game. And then at the very bottom, slightly off center to right, you have that settings icon, and the text next to that says settings. Now this is what it looks like when you view all of the games on here. In fact, the text on the left says all according to Google Translate. Now do remember, this is a mock-up, so no, we were not going to get Majora's Mask for the Switch. And then this mock-up page would be what your friends page would look like. In fact, the top there that's highlighted says all friends, and just below it with the 98 would be add friend. And you can see all the Miis there, including what game they recently played. Now this last picture I think was blurry on purpose. It kind of looks like the settings menu, so I don't really know what to make out of it here, but I thought I'd share it in case you can kind of guess what's here. Now going back to this first image of the main menu mock-up, I must say I really like this layout. It's not too busy, you can just scroll across the icons at the bottom and select your game, and then you've got some nice artwork to look at right above it. And I do have to wonder why Nintendo didn't go this route. I have to wonder if maybe it might be a performance issue, or maybe perhaps they just wanted to have a cleaner interface so developers didn't have to worry about anything else but just their little icon for their game. But looking at this, I hope we have an option for something like this on the Switch 2 or the Switch Next or whatever it's going to end up being called. But maybe for those of you who like that minimalistic look, maybe still have an option for that as well. I mean, maybe even give us 2 rows of icons to scroll across, kind of like we had on the 3DS. But let me know your thoughts. Do you like this mock-up here? Would you have preferred to have some menu that looked like this? Or do you just really love the minimal look of the current Switch with only 2 colors to choose from? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching and be good.